Sega.
In the 1990s, there weren't too many games that were that offensive from an ethics and morals point of view. So in Japan, at least, you didn't have to have any rules against things like blood spurting out or projectiles opening up holes in a body or body parts getting blown off or...
Decapitation?
Right, decapitation.
This is getting a little gross, isn't it?
See, we make arcade games. And in an arcade, anyone can come by and see the game. Kids can come in, grandmothers can come in, anybody. And still, this guy goes and makes a game like that. Back at the beginning, I wasn't on the project yet. When was that?
96.
So 1995, 1996, something like that. The game had hordes of zombies, and you're shooting them and killing them. I think we only got away with it because of the level of graphic quality at the time. If we did that with modern-day graphics, we would have gotten in trouble.
Big trouble.
Definitely.
We actually have never used the word zombie in any of the House of the Dead games.
He doesn't want that in his story. It's his vision, his world.
The word zombie is too trite. From the beginning, I wanted to use the word creature instead.
Yeah, they're not undead either.
Right, not undead. They're actually closer to being created in terms of the story.
But still, when you're sitting around and talking about it, come on. They're zombies.
We never said that. And, well, we've never used that word in the game. I try to stay away from that word. However, it will be making an appearance, but only once. So be on the lookout for it.
Will be?
That's right.
Will be.
Yeah.
Okay. So, going back to challenges that we faced in development, when we would be working on the next game in the series, we'd have to figure out how to do something grotesque within the current rules.
And also, in terms of story, there's a Japanese comic book called Blackjack.
Oh. I see.
It's there as an underlying influence in the character backstories and whatnot. How do I put this? The main character, Blackjack, isn't always moral. The premise is such that it allows the reader to draw their own conclusion of what's right or wrong. The story unfolds in such a way that characters have their own interpretation of what is good and evil, but there's no one right answer. There's an element of that in the story from the House of the Dead series as well.
Ultimately, we can't make anything that's so disturbing to the player that they don't want to play the game. But the House of the Dead series has always had something that catches you off guard, where you think, oh, that's gotta hurt. We want to keep trying new things to make sure we always retain that. And we've spent a lot of time thinking about how to do that while still having a game we can put in arcades.